Hello and welcome
Let me get in place.
to Masterpiece Theatre.
That's the name of the show you were thinking about.
Yeah, he's British, right?
He's something with an accent.
He's like, so Masterpiece Theatre.
Masterpiece Theatre. Let me turn my volume down.
You have a horrible accent, my love.
I don't do accents well. We got a lot of shows playing from the studio that were new. We're still in our home studio. This is all being changed. There's work in progress you can't see, but it's happening right now. All right, now just gotta wait for the studio. What's up, Jakey? God, we miss you. Gotta come up and see you.
Oh, how you doing?
How you doing? Look at my lips.
Oh, what do we have? And a mustache.
Oh, you have a mustache. Oh, it's so good to see everybody. Matt, Jakey, Jim Scott, Velvet. All right. Let me wait for the message. Hold on.
I'm not putting my headphones on. It'll mess up my party hair.
My hair's too poofy right now.
Your hair is pretty.
You like my hair?
I like it.
I don't want my money here if you're not wearing yours. All right, just got the... Jake, you remember us. Jake, update your phone. It'll get rid of that problem, I promise you. Anybody who hasn't done the new 11.1.1 update on iPhone, do it to get rid of that.
Do you know what it is?
A question mark.
It's a Canadian that put it in there.
Oh, A.
A?
Hey, remember you guys. I like that. Chris, Brooks, everybody. All right, the studio said give him 30 seconds.
$1,000 on the table.
She's in a great mood. I'm in a happy mood.
Hell yeah.
It's nice to see everybody. We're going to be seen by everybody.
See anyone.
No. Brand new, combined, amazing, individually amazing, but Testazone on Amazon or testazone.com. Nox and period OX, nitric oxide booster. The two together, seriously phenomenal. You can take them individually, and together, it's even better. So go to Amazon, you can find both, or go to testazone.com.
Yes.
We do own the company, but they're separate entities, so we thank that part of the company for sponsoring this. All right. There we go. Jurgen, if you're watching, we need to talk. I have a group of people that want to come to DC, and you got to tell me where to direct them. They want to come to your New Year's Eve party. Synergy, SINN-ERGY.com. All right, you ready?
A-E-I-O-U.
Let's go.
Mickey Mouse.
Swing time with Holli and Michael.
Did you forget my name?
No, I'm looking to see how we're recording. Man, I am peeking out. Do you see that?
Whoa, yeah, boy.
They taught you how to do all this, and there it is. There it is.
There we go.
Great to see everybody. We did take a few weeks off due to just a lot of travel, needing to catch up on things. Knots. Testazone. We have 2 or 3 more products coming out. We're very proud of the people we partner with for the research. Dash, Playboy Radio, everybody, thank you for understanding. And you, our family, blood may make you related, but loyalty makes us family. So thank you for understanding, supporting us, and staying by our side.
And if you
have no clue what that has to do with anything. What's up, Olive and Popeye? We're really good. Happy to be back on air. We'll be in the studio the rest of the week. Then we leave. Well, that's Thursday and Friday.
That was my favorite movie growing up was Popeye. It was
Robin Williams.
God rest his soul.
Woo!
Yeah.
There you go.
He was a cutie pie back in the day.
Yeah.
Well, for me.
For you. Lancaster, California. Gotta love it out there. I have a lot of friends.
That's up north.
That is up north a little bit. And inland a little bit.
Yeah, horse country. I want horses.
Horse country. You do like that. Canyon country.
I do.
Lancaster, Palmdale.
Yeah, our friends are up there.
Sound Crib. Yeah, a lot of good friends up there. Some good shows up there.
A lot of cops up there. It used to be the 4th safest city in America.
Because they had to live in LA County and they can go up there.
Because they worked in LA County and they wanted the cheaper prices of the houses out there. So they all went out there and became safe.
Great topic to talk about. All right. Great to be back.
Tangent.
Yeah. Phew, usually it's me, Squirrel. Today it's Pockets. So much stuff to talk about. So much going on in the world. I've been to some amazing events. We have talked to you since the Desire Venice cruise.
Yep.
Just an incredible, sex-positive, open-minded, everything optional cruise. It was not a swinger cruise per se. There were swingers there. There were BDSM, dom, sub, kink people. There were everyone was couple at Desire cruises. Mm-hmm. And a lot of exhibitionists, people that like to be naked but not necessarily want to play.
Yes.
And a lot of people that wanted to play. Great events. Young Swinger Week at Hito was there the same week as our 2 favorite groups, Young Swinger Week and, well, we have a few, but I would say Playful Pussycats.
Yes, Wild Women
Vacation. And everyone joined together. Everyone had a great time. What's up, RJ? Everyone had a great time. Amazing. You can be single there. There's an article out in Pop Sugar right now right here on Michael Pockets, if you scroll down, you'll see Pockets as Batgirl. Your boobs look great in that outfit.
Yes, my boobs are Batgirl. The rest of me, not so much.
I love that outfit on you.
Thank you.
You don't wear it enough. Anyhow.
I should just wear it all day.
Veronica, love.
Oh, thank you for the shout out for.
Yes, thank you for what you posted yesterday. That's on our homepage too.
Yes.
So, the article, Pop Sugar, great article by a first timer at a lifestyle resort or event. She put her name on there, Rachel. She was there with her partner. Rachel.
My friends.
The cat. Rachel. And just so much excitement. You can hear what it was like before when they were singing a resort in the grill before getting to Hito, how she felt, what she felt he was thinking, and then what happened when they got to Hito, and how, in a way, I don't like to use change, but it allowed them to grow a little bit, to learn a little bit, and to appreciate some things. Yeah. I don't want to dissect the article because I feel it's very positive for her.
And we'd like you to read it.
Right. Let you read it, as Pocket said. And she quotes us respectfully, and we're very blessed that, you know, she took a very neutral and excited approach. So check that out. It's right here below. What's up, Joe? Vale. Miss you too. Tell Amanda hi. And right here below this, Michael Pockets on Facebook, at SweetTime69 on Twitter, and you?
Real Holly Pockets on Instagram.
All right, what's coming up? We've got International Swingers Month. Desire. What is that? We'll be there January 25th through February 1st. 5th year in a row. We're closing out.
Is it February or February?
February.
Nope.
February.
You can actually say it both.
February?
They're both correct.
Silent R.
February. I hate when people say February.
It's like knife. Silent K.
Yeah. Go back to what you were saying.
Go to desire-experience.com. Check it out. Come join us. Starting tomorrow, Desire is going to have a huge online sale.
Can I say
it? Huge. It's real nice. We do not get a commission when you book on Desire. If you go to our website or go to desire-experience.com, that is their site. Typically, you get the best prices through them. Other people do get, a commission for doing it. We do not, because we are paid to be there, and we just don't. To us, it'd be double dipping. So we don't mind who you book through. We want you to get the good price.
Yes.
The best price.
The good stuff.
The good stuff. But come join us, International Swingers Month. You do not have to be a swinger at all to join us.
No,
not at all. You know, there's a new feature.
You don't even have to be a nudist.
On camera. No, you don't even have to get naked. Yeah, you can bring people on camera. What's up, Ray? So check it out, desire-experience.com.
Oh, if they call in or if they...
You can, you're just watching and bring them on camera. I gotta see this. This is cool. What's up, Tony? All right. Big Young Swingers Week. We just talked about it in October. March, 5th year anniversary. I believe they have all
anniversary.
5th year. Fifth year anniversary. Many an anemone has an enemy who's an anemone.
No,
anemone.
Anemone.
Anemone. Anemone and anemone.
No.
An anemone is a flower. An anemone is on the bottom of the ocean.
No. Yeah. An anemone is on the bottom of the ocean. Anemone.
No, anemone is a flower.
Anemone.
Anyway.
Oh my God.
YoungSwingersWeek.com. Check it out. March 5th year anniversary. All but 10 rooms will belong to them. It'll be over 500 people. Young is more attitude than anything than an actual number. Give them a call if you have any questions. Check it out. And then Desire Barcelona to Rome cruise. Cannot wait.
Yes.
The stops.
I've never been to Spain.
You've never been to Spain. We'll have to go in early. I have. We'll have to go in early to do that. Just so much incredibleness, so much fun, so much sexiness. Something for everybody. You want to do a cruise? Boom. Desire Venice cruise.
Boom.
Sorry, Desire Barcelona to Rome, not Venice.
No,
we just did that.
We just did that.
You want to do an event, and March is the only time you can go? Whammo! International, what is that? No, sorry, Young Swingers Week.
You know, you should have little bubbles above your head saying wham, boom.
Like your Batgirl thing.
Yes.
Like your Batgirl thing. And New Year's Eve, we'll let you know soon. Right now, we are making decisions with the promoters as to where we'll be for New Year's Eve, and we hope you can join us. All right, what's going on right now, Pockets? We haven't talked to the family.
Each other?
Barely. Though the sex was good last night.
Yeah, it was.
We haven't talked about this on air, and I know you have some strong feelings about it. Sexual harassment that's going on in Hollywood, but let's not forget, this goes on in all of life. This happens to women and men. Men.
Actually, I just read an article about the not Congress, but the
guy up for.
No. All of DC, like politicians.
Watch House of Cards.
Yeah, I mean they canceled it, but whatever.
No, I'm saying you'll see how much not just corruption, but wielding of power. Men to women, men to men, women to women, women to men. Yes, it's predominantly what we hear about is men doing it to women, but it's also, look at Terry Crews.
I don't know who that is.
Terry Crews, buff gentleman, he's a black gentleman. He did those Old Spice commercials. He's done movies.
I haven't watched a commercial in probably 10 years.
Good looking gentleman. He was grabbed by an agent in his junk. They don't know what the purpose for it was, but the fact is it was wrong. It's always wrong to do. As a woman, have you experienced this since we've been together? Did you experience it before us? I mean, what do you feel about it?
I don't recall before you.
What about at work one time? I thought you said...
yes. At work one time, there was a lawyer that was actually getting a little too inappropriate. He got my number from the work. And
from HR, was right there.
He was married with a family. I didn't text him back. And I'd have to pass him every day because once you walk in the door, that's where his office was. And you have to pass him. So it was like I could not avoid him. And it was tough because you're trying... I was a single mother at the time.
Right.
And it's scary because you need that job.
Well, and you look at the lifestyle where we really work hard to keep it sex positive and no harassment. No means no.
Always.
It doesn't mean not yet.
In life in general.
In life in general.
Anything.
Right, but let's look at the lifestyle. Let's look at what you and I, Swing Time with Holli and Michael.
I'm not picking my nose. I have the sniffles.
She's going deep up there. Remember that Seinfeld episode?
It was a scratch, not a pick.
I was scratching, not picking. Anyhow, back to that. What's up, Jason? Howdy. When you recognize that in the lifestyle, we hope there's respect. We hope there's limited harassment, there's limited manipulation and things like that. But it has happened. We've heard about it happening. But look at a relationship itself. And I want to get back to what's going on in Hollywood in a second. But I do feel that couples at times pressure each other. You know, we hear taking one for the team.
Oh, yeah. I believe that happens all the time. Not all the time.
No. What happens, but not with everybody.
But not with everyone. You know, you think that people would learn after years of experience and maybe they don't like that when someone does it to their wife or husband. You know, it's pretty sad that people still do that.
You mean push each other to do things they might not want to do.
Yeah.
Right, but I don't know if that's as much harassment as really bad, crappy, shitty communication.
True.
It shouldn't happen. But the fact is, if that's your partner, whether it's your spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, lover, doesn't matter. Communicate with them.
Always.
All right, but let's go back to what's going on in Hollywood.
Okay.
Is there a way, I believe we are a country that will forgive when somebody owns a mistake. But how do we change? I've done workshops with large corporations on sexual harassment. And anytime, peer-to-peer, it's a little more difficult to call it sexual harassment. If a man to a woman or man, or a woman to a man or woman, is, you know, if I put my hand on you, but I ask permission first, I always ask permission.
Right.
But if you're talking, you know, you've always said, this is a normal friendly gesture. This is not rubbing their back. But tapping them on the shoulder.
Hey buddy, how are you?
Yeah.
You're so pretty.
Not smacking them in the butt.
Like a linger, I think that's a little too long.
When you have a power position over anybody, supervisory position, management position.
Never had that.
That is when though it really begins to get complicated where the person, no pun intended, below you on that totem pole at work feels that if they don't do or reciprocate what you're asking, that they can be hurt professionally. Right. And that's having power over somebody, and that's harassment.
Oh, totally. Because the person that you're harassing or that they're harassing they're powerless, and the person in charge has all the power. Right. And it's sad that there's so much fear that you might lose. Like, just go to someone. Go to
that's where you have to talk.
Police.
Right.
Yeah.
What's up, Bowen Cass? What's up, partner driver? Jason, great to hear from you. Michelle, Lisa, great to see you. Listen, the fear, though, is a lot of people are angry with some of these actresses, and even Terry Crews and some male actors, that they didn't come out sooner, they didn't name names sooner because they could have stopped or prevented all these other people from being victims. Right. And there's two sides of that coin. On one side, yes, they're right. But on the other side, nobody in our society, sadly, believes the victim. And yes, there are some that have lied. There are men that have lied. There are women that have lied. Absolutely. But we can't...
But I don't think that's a majority.
I agree with you. And we can't re-victimize the victim. So even though the accuser is innocent until proven guilty, we have to give the accused is innocent until proven guilty. Right. The accuser deserves a little bit of the person accusing, you got to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Oh, yeah.
So on both sides, you're looking at it. Now, let's look at Kevin Spacey. Let's look at Harvey Weinstein. No, one, maybe you don't believe. You should, but maybe you don't. Two, possibly three, and dozens.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I do understand. What's up, Jim Price? I do understand. Hey, I can roll it right in there.
Oh, my God.
I do understand why people didn't come forward. I stopped, and you know the story. So I used to be pretty good friends with Steven Seagal. And that was through a friend of mine. I was consulting on anti-aging back in my medical days. And he was very close with him. Steven and I became good friends, hung out a lot, we double dated even. And I started hearing rumors about him.
Uh-oh.
Right. But nobody would confirm them until, and I won't name her name, I can't call her out, she has to decide. There's a lot of accusations about Steven, and they've come out. Mm-hmm. I immediately ended my friendship with Steven because I look at guilt by association. When a college friend of mine, she was working for the music company that he was signed to at this time. This was in 2000 through 2002.
Music company?
He did music too.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow, okay.
He wasn't great, but he wasn't bad. Anyhow, they were hoping in Asia. Seriously, throughout Asia, Steven Seagal was still a huge hit. Right.
Wow.
And she stayed at the house, at the compound there in Mandeville Canyon, to help with the music because the studio was there.
Okay.
She then recalls, or tells me that the last night he gave her some herbal drugs to relax her, caused her to hallucinate, climbed into bed naked with her, and tried to have sex with her.
Oh my God.
Upon hearing this, I actually went to the authorities, but they couldn't do anything unless this woman came forward too, or any other woman, and she wouldn't. But I ended my friendship.
I would.
And that is what part of my anger is, though, Pockets, with this. Anybody who knew the behavior of any of these men, or women, but right now we're looking at the men,
right.
They didn't even step forward. They didn't even tell their friend to stop. They didn't say, don't go. Agents were sending their clients.
Oh my gosh. Knowing?
Knowing.
Nope. I totally think this is wrong, and there's some power that needs to be taken away from...
Well, everybody. Gal Gadot, who plays Wonder Woman, said that if Brett Ratner, who's been accused by many women recently, isn't removed from the Wonder Woman franchise, she won't come back.
Wow.
And good for her. Why would you have a man who's sexually harassing people working or investing in a movie that's about female empowerment?
Right.
And I'm not saying that we need new education. Men, young through old, need to understand it's not acceptable. Mm-hmm. And part of it goes to, as women, I would think, help educate us.
Right.
Not angry. No, have your water. Not angry, but help educate us. I'm talking too much. Anyway, what do you think?
No, you're not.
Yeah, what do you think?
I think it's all crazy.
How did you feel when that attorney did it to you?
I was scared, first of all, and I didn't know if I could go to anyone. First of all, he's a lawyer.
Right.
So I don't know, you'd think that they would know more than me, but apparently they don't.
I don't know that it's knowing more than you. He had power over you, and, he could flex his muscle a little bit, like all these people in Hollywood were doing.
Right. I don't remember how...
And politicians.
Right. I don't remember how it ended, but regardless... It shouldn't have happened.
No, it shouldn't have. And love in the workplace is not abnormal. It's where we spend most of our time.
Right.
But we've got to work hard. You and I, with our interns and production assistants, whether it's TV or radio, we don't get involved with them after they're working for us. It's possible, but we want them to understand that, no, there's nothing that's going to jeopardize their position working with us or for us as long as they do their job.
Yes.
That's it. No, we don't want you to sleep with us.
Right.
We get enough of that. Well, no, in the sense that we're not desperate.
Right.
We may be swingers.
I don't think these people that are sexually harassing people are desperate. I think it's just a sickness they have.
I agree. Hey, Sean and Hannah are tuning in. Don't forget, go check out the Everything to Do with Sex show in Toronto. I believe it's in Toronto. It was our Thanksgiving, the 25th, 26th, that weekend, I believe.
Yes.
Okay, check out the Everything to Do with Sex show. The X Club will be there. You know how much we love the X Club. You know how much we love Sean and Anna.
Yes.
Make sure you go say hi to them. So sexual harassment anywhere in life, not a good thing. I'm very proud that our community, our lifestyle, does make efforts to be sexually inclusive, not exclusive, not giving men more power. Women, I feel in our lifestyle, women have much more power. And they should.
They should. They should have most of the power. I was just going to say, there's a line between sexual harassment and sexual abuse, and I think people need to know that as well.
Sure, abuse is touching,
right?
Or Louis C.K. So Louis C.K. is a comedian that was asking women to watch him masturbate. He would say, "Hey, will you stand there while I masturbate?" Now, on one hand, you can say, "Well, he got consent." Yes, he did. But these women worked for him, or worked for the production company, or worked for the network. Had they said no, they were afraid that they would lose their job. Female comedians were afraid that he wouldn't hire them, and you can make a lot of money. So even though he got consent, he was using his position of power and abusing it.
Right.
And abusing it.
Yeah.
And you're right. That's where it's really, it really has to be careful. The term casting couch, as RJ brings up, has been around forever. And yeah, it's sad.
It's the thought process.
Casting couch?
Yeah.
Is where anybody would come in to audition for a role and, hey, have sex with me on the couch and you got a shot.
Ew, like Joey had to do on Friends.
Like Joey on Friends. Yep. It's Dr. Drake Memori recurring in 4 episodes.
Wow, you watch way too much Friends.
I do watch a lot of Friends. Making time for intimacy and sex. We have spent a lot of time, we've done workshops on this. Here we're talking about sexual harassment. Let's get off that because it's a negative. But we all are responsible for working through this. We are all responsible for educating men and women. Because it does occur with women in power too.
Yeah.
Not as frequently, or we don't hear about it as often. Let's hope we don't have to hear about it because we put a stop to it. I have a lot of workshops scheduled. I'm very proud and humbled with large corporations, Fortune 1000 companies, talking just about this sexual harassment. What is it? Because like you said, a lot of people don't understand. A lot of men don't understand that can be perceived a certain way when somebody is under them on the employment ladder.
Right.
Okay. But making time for intimacy and sex has something to do with work too, and I'm thinking about it because I'm going to be talking to all these companies. We schedule, you and I talk about this, we schedule meetings, we schedule appointments, we schedule haircuts, me, beard.
Yeah.
We schedule time to work out. Couples forget that sex that provides intimacy, and they're not scheduling it. They're not willing to. They wait till they get in bed at night, and then they're tired.
Right. The thought behind it is, oh, I gotta schedule sex, and it's still important. It doesn't sound sexy, but it is because you're like, okay, it's 8:00. Get naked.
Get naked. Well, 8:00 would be great. That's earlier in the evening.
Right.
But if you're tired at 8, okay, that means you're getting up early.
We're getting older. We're going to bed at like 7:30.
But I look at it as you need to make time for the sex. You need to make time for intimacy, for the sex. Like last night, we were both tired, and we thought about, I was getting up earlier than you.
I was like, hey, I know you're not waking me up early.
Right. I said, you want me to boink you in the morning? You said, what time are you getting up? I told you. You said, no, let's do it now.
No.
But it's
10:30.
Once we got into it, it was great.
Yeah.
You started touching yourself, which turned me on, and we're going at it, and we're 20 minutes later, we're showering off.
20, wow. You give yourself way too much credit there, buddy.
Well, the reason I know it was 20 minutes is I looked at the clock, I'm thinking, it's early. And then I looked at the clock when we got up to shower, and I'm thinking, it's been 20 minutes. Yeah.
Right?
Between foreplay.
Good job, little buddy.
Hey, good job, little buddy.
General. He's the general.
I had to promote him after you.
Yeah, you did.
No, in all seriousness, don't be afraid of intimacy. Don't be afraid to touch each other, and that leads to
intimacy is not just sex.
No, it's not just sex. But I believe without the sex, the intimacy is difficult.
Oh yes.
If you're in a relationship where you're saving yourself till marriage, maybe not.
I am, honey. I'm saving myself to my third marriage.
To your third marriage? Yeah, I don't blame you. But I don't believe it's that difficult to do. I know how easy it can be, and in the lifestyle, you and I have a lot of sex at home.
Yeah.
So when we're playing, whether it's at a party or with a friend, it's not replacing anything, it's just enhancing things.
Right.
And that's why I think it's really important, especially in the lifestyle, if you're looking to get into it, if you are in it, if you're not intimate and having sex at home, but only at parties, talk, communicate, see what's going on. Because if you can make time to schedule a party, you can make time to have sex, whether it's in the morning, in the afternoon, or the evening. I find that really important.
Yes, I agree.
All right, so we've got International Swingers Month coming up at desire-experience.com.
Yes.
Desire Resorts. We'll be at both Riviera Maya and Riviera Maya Pearl, the two properties.
Yeah.
You and I invited a friend to join us, a female friend, who we had the pleasure of knowing for a while, talking to for a few months before we all got together. We had an amazing time when we're together. We still talk after. And here's one of those dilemmas I think only happens in a lifestyle.
Okay.
Because, well, you don't have to be a swinger.
You
don't have to be a swinger to have threesomes. You don't have to be a swinger to ask somebody, a third, to join you and have fun. And you and I always say no expectations.
Yes.
Don't expect, because when you expect, you can get really disappointed.
Yeah, and you never know what people are going to be there, who you're going to click with, things like that. So never expect anything.
And even if you invite a third to join you, Lynn, the Swinger Cruise, check them out, swingercruise.com. What's up, Lynn? Great erotic hypnotist. And okay, side note. So International Swinger Month, all of January Desire. We will be there January 25th through February 1st. And what I'm saying is, even if you invite a third to join you, now it's only women, you can bring women to Desire, not single men.
Yes.
Hito, you can bring single men. Other places, the cruises ask Lynn about, you can bring single men. Thank you, Candy. You're awesome too.
Oh my God.
Do you have the right to expect sex if you're bringing a third?
No.
I agree. Not at all.
Not at all.
The dilemma you and I are having right now, though, is we don't expect sex, but she is possibly about to start a relationship with a man.
Yes.
And a woman. She still enjoys women. But the man has said, if we do start dating, I'm okay if you play with women when I'm not around, but I don't want you playing with men at all.
Uh-huh.
And for you and I, we don't expect anything to happen.
No.
But what about when it's completely taken off the table? Do you then have the right to say, this changes things a little bit because now there's no chance. Whereas before, it's possible.
Sex is always on the table.
Sex is always on the table. No. Thank you, Tony. Yeah, no expectations. That way you cannot be disappointed. Because if you build it up in your mind so big, and even if what happens is what you expected to happen, but it doesn't happen exactly the way you would plan it in your head, you can be disappointed.
Like sex with your list.
Oh, your freebie list?
Your freebie list. You build it up in your head, and
I don't. I just want to have sex with them.
True. Right?
I'm not worried about it being good. I just want to be able to say,
but what if it's horrible, and you're like, crap, all this time.
Yeah, but I'm not judging them based on sex. All right, go back to what I was asking though. So no expectations ever.
No.
You and I truly believe that.
Never.
We expect to have a good time.
But if sex is off the table...
Right. Because we play together. I love watching you play, and you and she can play. That's great, but you want me involved.
I want you involved.
At least once in a while.
That's part of the fun, is you involved. That's part of my eroticism, too. Because you are still involved. You're getting yours from me, but not from her. So...
And I know part of your turn on is watching me with her.
Right, I want to see your happiness
with somebody else.
Yeah.
You get aroused seeing... Because the pleasure I provide you like knowing and providing them pleasure.
Right.
Most, like when she was coming and she was telling us she was having an orgasm, you were getting turned on watching me inside her doing that to her because you know what it feels like. And so I get it. So if it's completely off the table, is it fair for us to... I think we need to talk to her.
Yes.
And I wonder, you can share this with us, Holli and Michael at gmail.com, info@hollyandmichael.com, or right here on Facebook. Share with us what you think, in the sense that, again, I don't expect sex, but if it's completely off the table, then I do believe it's a conversation to be had.
Yeah.
She'll respect it, just like we respected her telling us.
Right. Yeah, I'm glad she did. I'm glad she told us.
And she'll always be in our life.
But of course, that's kind of...
Right.
Would it move to just a friendship? And then...
And she's somebody I can see you being very close to.
Here's my dilemma. If I have to poop in the same room...
That's why we have 2 bathrooms in our room, and we're bringing the... What's that stuff? The unicorn spray.
Yes, from Squatty Potty.
Squatty Potty. The makers of Squatty Potty.
Sponsored you today by Squatty Potty. Which I need to get, by the way, because I think it's amazing.
I know, the poopery.
That's the last thing I need, though, is to sit on the toilet more.
Oh, the Squatty Potty.
Yeah.
The Aussie Swingers were over last week before they flew to Jamaica to host an event.
Yes.
And we were talking about that with
it's scientifically proven to
where you put your feet up.
Better shits. Just saying.
This is true.
Can I say that on Facebook?
You can say it. But I go back to, don't have expectations, because you can build it. Even if you play, it might not be what you envisioned in your mind, and you'll be disappointed. Also, don't have expectations, because that's not fair to other people. But communicate.
You're right.
Communicate.
You're right.
And we'll communicate this with her.
Yes, we will.
And if you're watching right now, we'll talk about it soon.
I think we have to, because
oh yes, absolutely.
It kind of not change things. But
I don't want her to be in an uncomfortable position.
No.
I don't want us to be in an uncomfortable position.
Yeah.
So, and if you're watching right now, we're gonna have to talk about this. Not in a bad way. It's a good conversation.
You've got to stop scratching when blood is coming out of you.
Stop itching. All right.
I gave you your flea medicine this month.
No, you forgot.
Oh.
International Swingers Month, all January. You go to that event, you go to Young Swingers Week, you go on one of these cruises. There's so many cruises going on. Mm-hmm. So many different. How do you approach others at events? As Holly and I are proud to be swingers. Not everyone is a swinger. Some people are dipping their toes into that swimming pool. Some people are diving headfirst into the deep end of that swimming pool. Some people don't ever want to be labeled a swinger. So when we say swinger, we're not labeling you. We're sharing how we see it for us. And if you agree or disagree, that's up to you. All right. How do you approach others at events? Not everyone is comfortable enough to just walk up.
Right.
Now,
I agree. I'm not that comfortable.
No, and you asked me to do it. Yeah, you asked me to do it. Yeah. First of all, be respectful. No matter what. No matter what they say or how they respond, you can only control you. And if it's not going to matter a week, a month, or a year from now, then no matter how, if they respond negatively or like jerks or assholes, don't let it affect your life.
That's on them, not you.
Exactly. So be respectful no matter what.
Because you always have to be okay with yourself internally.
Right. And why ruin your reputation if other people are... Now, if they're being wonderful and respectful back, that's even better. But a lot of people say, well, what if they reject us? Or what if they are not interested in talking to us? Move on. There will be people there that will want to talk to you.
And who cares?
Can't guarantee they'll play, but that goes back to no expectations.
Yes.
Don't have expectations at a party. Okay. Next. Well, everyone seems to know each other. Yeah, they've been to events. This is your first... Join in on the conversation.
A lot of people come to events together because they feel comfortable, and it's not that that's their group and no one else can come in. You just have to, hey,
introduce yourself.
Holli.
Join in on the conversation. Questions like, how do I introduce myself? How do I get in? Hey, how long have you guys been in the lifestyle? Or what brought you to this event? We heard about it through da-da-da-da. That's why we're here.
Comment on their bathing suit. Say they have nice hair. That's what I do.
Yeah. If you find somebody like that, you do. But I'm saying, if you feel weird walking by, hey, you're good looking. Okay. Hey, what brought you to Desire? We came because we were searching for XYZ, and this came up.
Right.
What brought you to this cruise? How long have you been doing cruises or events like this? Those are ways to break the ice, to knock down walls, for yourself and other people.
Yeah.
Because they may be nervous talking to you also. You may think you're coming off with this big smile, but you're like, oh, don't talk to me. I'm scared of you.
That's me.
That cheesy look.
Right.
It's one of my favorite. My hair is too poofy.
Cheesy. I like your hair.
They did it differently.
It looks fuller. Like, not that it wasn't full.
No.
Don't take it the wrong way.
No, okay, whatever. Don't take it the wrong way.
But I've been doing hair for a while.
Tara, we miss you too.
Since I was 12.
Yeah, that's true. All right, wait. Tony said, as party hosts, do not expect sex from guests. Well, yeah, if you're a host.
Yes.
You're in a position of leverage.
Most hosts we know don't ever play.
Yeah. We play when we're at events, but we do it very privately. And the reason is, ask us. Yeah, well, it's our business. And B, we just want to have fun. And
girls just want to have fun.
And what we may do with this person or these people doesn't give carte blanche to everyone, and that's for everyone to understand. What someone does, what you and your partner do with anyone else, doesn't give carte blanche to everyone to join. And unfortunately, we've had that experience. So why make anyone uncomfortable? We've just gotten very used to playing privately, and it works. Sometimes we would love to play in public, and we have at clubs because I am a huge exhibitionist.
Yes.
So that's that. Tara, miss you guys a lot. Okay, compliment the way the other person's looking, what they're wearing. Be cool. This isn't meant chauvinistic or sexist, but men,
be cool.
Well, don't approach a couple when one of them has walked away. So you're a couple, I walk away, that's the only time you come up to Holli. That looks fishy. Unless there's a reason. You wait for me and you explain. We've said this many times before.
Yes, we have.
Respect as a couple, man to man, talk to me, woman to woman. Because if you say, is Holli interested? I will tell you, you must ask Holli. I will not speak for Holli.
Right, but it's respectful that he came up to you.
Right. Or she. She can talk to you or I, but if she's coming up to ask about you,
right,
totally cool. And that's how we would do it with other couples. That's how I look at it like that. All right. So towards the end of the year, you and I last year said, make this the year of I will, not I wish, or I plan. And I look around and I keep hearing, I wish. I wish I had this. I wish I could do that.
But
you made a
they
joke.
ever follow?
Right.
Oh, what is it?
You made a joke the other day. You're gonna name the bathroom Jim.
Yes.
Instead of John, and you'll say, "Yep, I went to the gym this morning."
I went to the gym 3 times.
Yeah,
today.
there you go. But no, you exercise, but that's not what it's only about.
You know what? Oh, go ahead.
No.
I started a blog about because I took a few months off because we've just been traveling so much of working out, and I started working out recently. and just doing like major. For 30 minutes, I just go.
You were hardcore.
And I took a before picture, and I was going to do a Hub Pages. Hub Pages is kind of like a blog or articles for people that are trying things out. And, and it gets you recognition.
Right.
But I posted a picture of my before, and they blocked my freaking account.
Why?
Because they think it was pornographic that I was in...
a bikini?
Yes.
Pornographic?
Yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, thanks Hub Pages.
Thanks Hub Pages. Follow her on hollyandmichael.com. Check out everything at Holli and Michael. You put it on Holli and Michael.
I will.
You blog from there.
Yes.
What was I saying? Oh!
I don't know. You said
so
something
how come these people that are saying this feel they're owed, or the divine intervention is their only way to succeed in life, in love, in exercise, in anything? At what point? Because again, I look in the lifestyle and the way we talk about communication, we talk about trusting, we talk about listening, we talk about sharing, and sharing is caring.
Yes.
But still there are people, oh, I wish I had this, or I wish, and I'm not talking about material things, I'm not, per se. Yeah, money, or didn't get another job, or learn a trade, or something like that. I wish I was in better shape. Okay, what do you mean? You want your heart to be better? Do you want your waist thinner? What can you do? We all know the problem.
Don't you think people should stop saying "I wish" and say, "You know
I
what?
will.
This is my dilemma. I'm going to do something about it."
Well, this is how I feel because
I wish is just, oh, I wish I had $1 million. Okay, what am I going to do about it?
Right, and what are you going to do with it?
Wishes do not come true.
Well, hey, you got me.
Wishes, no. I love you, baby.
I love you too. I'm just suggesting though that if people start working towards their goals.
Yes. You know what? I've tried. We built this from
the ground up. Zone and Knox, yes.
And it is very hard, especially when I didn't go to school for anything. I'm barely graduated freaking high school, but I've taught myself everything, and I try to learn something every single day. And I'm even wanting to do guitar, which I probably won't do this year.
I think that might be the only...
That's my next year's goal.
Yeah, I think that might be the only resolution you made you didn't follow through.
Our son tried to teach me how to play the piano the other night, which was kind of fun.
Right.
Because we would do it together, so he would get one in and I would get the other. And
right.
It was fun, but...
That reminds me then, when people say, I wish I could do this, I wish I could do that, remember, an expert today was once a beginner. Yeah. And they became an expert.
It started from somewhere.
Right, because they continued to learn. Mm-hmm. Like you said, every day you're trying to learn more about what you know or something new.
Yes, except Adobe Photoshop. I'm not going to learn that.
All right, speaking of learning, I found an article about, predominantly towards women, what your favorite sex position says about you.
Uh-oh.
All right, tell me if you agree with this. Tell me if you agree with this, and you guys can chime in on Facebook Live. All right, or Holli and Michael.
Should I tell you mine first? So you can tell
me. Tell me your favorite position. I'll give you the choices, okay?
My favorite
Want me to tell you the choices, though?
No.
What?
Because I know this is going to be in there.
Okay.
Okay, you tell me the choices.
Missionary.
Okay.
Girl on top. Mm-hmm. Spooning.
Okay.
Doggy style. And reverse cowgirl.
What do you think I am?
Reverse cowgirl.
Yes!
I know.
You got it right.
I know, because it's similar to doggy, but then you're a woman whose favorite position, according to this article, is reverse cowgirl, is a vixen in the bedroom and someone who likes to take control of their own orgasm.
Yeah, baby, that's me.
That is you. Because you're worried I won't give you one. I don't blame you.
Well,
I don't blame you.
History teaches us something.
So I like to go down on you first. At least that way we get all expectations out of the way.
Right.
Have 1 or 2 orgasms, or at least fake it, and then... Anyhow.
So you know my style,
I know
right?
your style. Yeah, we're talking about...
Am I so not getting in tonight?
We'll see. We're talking... There's this woman we were talking to. We met on, I don't remember when it was, Tinder or Bumble. And she asked you if you orgasm easily, and you said, yes, with women, not Michael.
Oh.
And that was funny. No, you're joking. That was funny. You're funny. No, you're funny. All right, a woman who likes missionary. Now, this isn't for everyone, but this is what this article said. That if a woman's favorite position is missionary, that means the woman who likes this, they like to keep it simple.
Okay, who comes up with this, though? Like scientists?
I don't know. No, this is no way is it science. They probably interviewed a handful of people and asked them what they thought about these positions, and then they speculated.
I want to become a scientist so I can just be like, oh yeah, scientists say that because I'm saying it.
Go back to this. Missionary, do you agree that the woman who likes this likes to keep it simple? Because...
Oh yeah.
But okay.
And it's not bad. Sometimes it's making love.
True. The valedictorian position isn't necessarily missionary. When your legs are on my shoulders like this.
No, that's talent.
That's, yeah, baby. I had you in that position one of them last night. And you're going deeper.
Yes.
But I guess, yeah, you're keeping it simple. It's not a bad thing. Not bad to experiment. All right, a woman whose favorite sex position is girl on top, her being on top, is someone who likes to be in control. Do you agree with that?
I understand.
Facing you, not reverse cowgirl, but facing you. She wants to be in control.
Yes.
Doesn't mean she's dumb.
Do you think a sub is someone that, or a submissive person?
You're very submissive. But
I like being on.
You do love being on top, and that's you're in control again of your orgasm.
Yes.
You're in control of the depth of the penetration.
Yes.
You know, you're very sub. Our friend who may come with us. Well, she's invited. She's coming with us as of now. We'll talk to her. Is very sub, even more so than you. But you like being on top. She like being on top. Other women like being on top. So it doesn't mean that they're not submissive. They just know how to make it feel different. Okay.
Right.
Spooning. They say that woman is a true romantic.
Oh, I see that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
and I don't
because
think
you're
any
like
of these...
snuggling and touching bodies, and it's not just the sex.
Donnie, what's up, baby? Your beard's looking good.
Donnie and Marie?
Donnie and Marie. Donnie and Rachel. Your beard's looking good, brother. Your beard's looking good. All right. Doggy style. They say a woman who likes doggy style as her favorite position is someone who likes to get wild.
Doggy style? Really?
Yeah, I mean, she's taking it, boom, boom.
True.
You enjoyed the spanking. Last night you said...
Because you have your hands free to do things.
Yeah. Last night, do you remember what you said?
No.
Daddy spanked me harder.
I do. I like calling you daddy.
You do?
I don't know why.
You're very submissive. I love it in bed. Outside of bed, not a chance.
No.
In bed, she's... Can you make that voice?
What voice?
When you say, oh, daddy, spanked me harder.
Oh, daddy. I don't know.
It's so hot
I
when you
can't
say it.
be put on a spot like that.
I'm getting pleasure just
But I
hearing
don't
you say it.
smile when I say, oh, daddy.
So do you agree with that? Again, it's very, Laura.
Yeah,
Laura, she was not at Young Swinger Week. She and her hubby, I don't know if we can say his name. They weren't at Young Swinger Week in October. They were in March and July. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Again, privacy. You see Laura there. But yeah. Okay, go back to it. Do you agree
What
with
did you
those?
say?
Do you agree with those? If women, that's their favorite position, odds are they're this way.
Yeah, but sometimes you got to do all the positions at once. Sometimes you're just feeling like, oh, this has got to be naughty.
Tony, doggy, yeah. I agree. Last night, let's see. Valedictorian, you on top, then scissors.
Mm-hmm. So what does it say about girls that like it up the bum?
Well, I don't know.
What
There
is that?
wasn't in there.
That's sex too.
Well, I don't know. I have my Egyptian friend. You know that a number of the females we know that are Egyptian who can't have vaginal penetration before marriage because they check for their hymen, but they believe anal sex is not sex, so that's why they have anal sex.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
And women who love it, good for you.
That is crazy.
Angie and Jay, we love you guys and miss you too. McKenna.
Aww. I like that name, McKenna.
Yep.
It's pretty.
Laura, you're in Jamaica? You bum. You should have been there with us. It's nap time, she said. Oh, you know McKenna.
Yeah,
She's
I
become
know
a
McKenna.
dom, a professional dom,
Yes,
I believe. And
yes.
she's amazing.
It's nap time? What time
In
is
Jamaica.
it? Oh,
In Jamaica.
yes.
And Angie J, you got to check them out. Average Swingers podcast. They're incredible.
Yes.
All right. Australia just passed a law. Did you hear? When
Gay marriage,
Ellie and
yes.
Al were over, they talked about it. The thoughts behind it.
61%, I believe.
So now the government, their prime minister can say, well, the people have spoken. We're now going to make it official. And so that's good. A lot of proposals took place.
It's progress.
It's progress. Ellie, the Aussie Swingers tweeted out today a photo of Ellie's breast covered in rainbow pasties.
Oh.
And, well, who doesn't like boobs?
Right?
And, yeah.
And pasties.
And pasties. Actually, Laura, the Aussie Swingers are there. Go say hi to Ellie and Al.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Another thing with sex.
Uh-huh.
I'm kind of jumping all over the place today.
It's okay.
Okay, cool. Is there... Okay, how do I say this? Men have asked this question a lot since we've started the show on SiriusXM. Doing the reality show, talking, all that kind of stuff. How can I stay erect longer? And now the easy answer is Viagra, Cialis, or anything like that. That's not true. Those products give you the ability, not the desire, number one.
Right.
But they don't guarantee you won't lose it fast.
Right. And if you mix it with alcohol, things like that, it might not work.
It might not work. It might, you don't know. There are a few things guys can do. And in all seriousness, kegels are not just for women. Guys, you might be thinking, well, what does Michael mean, do a kegel? All right. Think about when you're urinating. But let's get technical. Think about when you're urinating.
Yeah.
You're at the urinal, or you're sitting down, whatever you're doing, and you stop your flow. That muscle I'm contracting right now, that muscle you're contracting to stop the flow of the urine while you're urinating, that is the muscle that right now sitting here, I'm contracting, holding, letting out. Contracting, holding, letting out. That begins to give you control.
It's like flexing your muscle.
It is.
It brings more blood flow to that area of the body.
But it also teaches you how to stop things.
Yeah.
So you'll have the ability to prolong your erection.
Longer.
Another really simple way to do this, seriously simple, you're going to laugh. Breathe. When you orgasm, you're holding your breath.
Yes.
Breathe, continue breathing, and you will be able to prolong your erection. If you are healthy enough, the doctor says you can take a Viagra-like substance, Cialis. Levitra, not a fan of Levitra at all. And I've tried the others.
I don't know what that is.
Levitra is another one, but it's just, you never hear people talk
works.
about it. I never liked it.
Okay.
Right. And the others are great. I don't need them per se, but I do feel longer and
You don't try them all at once, do you?
No, that'd be interesting.
Oh,
I
crap.
don't know. Yeah, 4 hours of and then 24 hours of ability.
Wow. Remind
For
me
you.
to go on a girl trip during that time.
Or invite a lot of the girls over.
Right.
That's
what I meant by girl trip.
Yeah,
like sleep over with pillows fighting and stuff.
I like that. But guys, do kegels. Not kidding you.
It works.
It works.
They say you should do it every time you stop at a stoplight.
For women and men.
Yeah.
Men. A gentleman who tried this just started about 5 weeks ago. Sent me a message the other day saying, oh my God, it really worked. He never doubted me. He said, oh crap, he doubted me. A couple other things. Don't worry about the story you hear about the couple or the guy that went all night long. Most women, do you want to go all night long?
No. 30 seconds tops.
That's why we're so good together. And
I have a sensitive vagina.
You do, and I like that. When we at parties we've played at events, at resorts we've played at, we see people going at it for 10, 15, 20 minutes. But then they switch it up, or they take a break, or they get some water.
You need hydration. Yeah.
So there are some women who definitely, and some men who can, and they want to just keep going and keep going. They're going to switch positions. They're going to try this. They're going to try that. But that is not the norm, and you should not be trying to live up to what you see in a movie, an adult film, because a lot of that is shot. It is, and a lot of that shot, and they use a special. They actually give themselves an injection. The men do something that keeps them erect.
Oh my gosh.
For quite a long time.
That's painful.
Yeah.
Oh, have you ever done it?
No.
Would you ever stick a needle in your penis?
I don't think so.
I wouldn't either.
I don't
Unless you piss me off.
Jim Price said
Jim
Price said during orgasm I lose control and don't think about breathing, spoils the moment. I don't disagree with you when you're ready to orgasm. I'm suggesting when you're not ready to orgasm, when you want to prolong the experience a little bit, then these are ideas, these are tips you can use, no pun intended, to prolong that.
Right.
To keep it going.
Yes.
All right, so facts about the penis.
Oh, ooh.
Let's go over some. We talked about women. We talked about vaginas, pH levels, sensitivity.
Yeah.
We're looking at lifestyle.
Vaginas. Mine, anyway.
Yours is beautiful. You have a very pretty vagina.
Thank you.
You do. She tastes so good. Anyhow, when you're at a party or we're at an event or we're here at home, facts about the penis. Guys, first of all, relax about size. According to women, they'd rather an average penis that's thicker rather than a longer penis that's thin.
We always ask women that would you rather have girth or length? Always girth.
Well, you need a little bit of length.
You need a little length. No, I'm not talking stubby.
No.
But we like girth. It feels better.
The average penis size is 5.4 inches.
Erect.
So when you know that, guys, stop worrying. If you're 5 inches, you're close to average. If you're over 5.4 inches, you're above average.
Do guys still measure their penis?
You measured mine.
Because I'm funny.
You measured mine. Right size condoms, yep.
Yeah. You know what? They should have like a small, medium, large. You go and you...
Well, they have the Magnum.
You stick your penis on the box and it's got a measuring thing and you're like, okay, this one's good for me.
Sweetheart, also it's got to be girth, though.
Like gloves. You go to a glove store and you're like, no, that's...
Can you imagine trying those on?
I know.
Look at those robots, that masturbate for you. And you'll go into a room, you'll get erect, you'll put the condom on. Oh, that's too funny. But it's also girth.
I am so inventing this.
It's also
Trojan, that's my idea. I have it on
Guys, smoking can shrink the size of your penis. Absolutely can shrink the size of your penis.
And drinking sometimes doesn't let you...
No, we had that on a couple episodes of Swing on Playboy TV. Mm-hmm. Guys drank too much alcohol, they couldn't get it up. Called whiskey dick.
Yeah.
Whiskey dick. There are showers and there are growers. Some penises increase greatly in length from flaccid to erect. Growers.
How is that possible? Where does it hide?
No, but it's there. It just starts. The skin stretches.
That's interesting.
Yeah. While others stay relatively constant in their length, those are showers.
Yes.
Yep. Do you know how many erections the average man has every day?
3.
11.
Holy crap! What are you doing with this?
Usually then I go to the
Just
bathroom and it
run
goes
to the
away.
store with
I
it.
urinate and it goes away. I don't know.
Oh my god. That's a lot.
While there are no bones in the penis, you can rupture the lining of it. This can cause irreparable damage and require surgery in most cases.
Oh
I'm
my
reading
gosh,
that.
can you ever get it up again?
Not always.
Got to be painful.
Not always, yeah. So important to know this about penises. Absolutely important to know this about penises. Size of the feet means nothing. Just means they wear bigger shoes. Same thing with gloves.
No, but did you know your foot is this long, like from there to there?
True, but that has nothing to do with the penis.
No.
Nothing at all to do with the penis. You know how big, small the smallest penis in the world is?
How small?
5/8 of an inch. 5/8 of an inch.
That hurt.
Yep.
Oh, I feel so bad for him.
And scientists suggest that the penis developed its mushroom-like shape in order to scoop out competing sperm during intercourse. It's called sperm competition.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
Does it kill off other sperm?
There is a chemical that men when they ejaculate that shoots something out, and it does actually kill the other sperm.
That is so mean.
Well, you know,
It should be a
survival
fair
of the
fight.
fittest. Survival of the fittest. Sometimes it's better to go last, I guess.
Yeah, true.
Think about it.
The first is
No,
worst.
Save the best for last, maybe.
Yeah, it's like I eat the bottom first of the cake and then I eat the top.
Because you're saving the best for last.
Yes.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good idea. It's fun, whether you're at an event, like we said, whether you're at home playing with partners, your partner, other people. Just a lot of things to keep in mind. We talk a lot about don't compromise with each other, negotiate with each other. The difference between the words compromise means win-lose. Negotiate typically is win-win.
Yeah, because you negotiate the price on the car. You
Right.
compromise and you start getting resentment.
Resentment. Yeah. You know, if you pay way too much for the car, you're not going to like that car for a while. To get in the driveway or the garage, and yeah, it's not going to be fun driving it.
Unless it's the Tesla.
You want that Tesla, I know. It's self-driving. I think Laura's getting it. I think Laura ordered it. I do believe she
She'll
ordered
have to take me for a ride.
8. I think she'd like to take.
Yeah.
I think she has taken you for. I don't know. Anyway. All right. 8 kinds of sex every couple should try, in the lifestyle or not. Couples, intimacy. Somebody said they look at it as into UIC. I like that. So intimacy.
I like that.
To me, the hottest couples don't just have sex. They have sometimes embarrassing sex. They have makeup sex. Wild can't walk the next day sex.
Yeah.
And more.
Sex.
Creeping sex.
God, that's a word.
We've had that with the play partner and pockets and the woman. You were both vaginal noise, queefing, whatever you want to call
I'd
it.
rather say I farted than I queefed. I don't know
No,
why.
it's so hot. It was so hot. Laura just ordered it.
Nice.
And yes, Holly and I. Yes, and yes, Holly, I.
Can
something.
you not read today?
It's no, because Laura, update your phone. It'll get rid of that A question mark. Update your phone, beautiful lady. Yeah. So Laura ordered it. Take you for a ride, she said. Absolutely.
Yeah, I bet she would.
All right, so 8 kinds of sex. You ready?
Yes.
This is, even if you can't stay awake, do it. Bond, intimacy. And you can do this with play partners.
Oh.
All right?
Okay.
Pushing your boundaries sex. You and your partner, you should trust each other to push each other's boundaries a little bit when you're home alone. Maybe you never tried being tied up, but you want to.
Yeah.
You're a little nervous, push it. Maybe you've never been blindfolded, but you want to. Push it.
Trust your partner.
Trust your partner. Maybe you want multiple men, and you've never thought about it, but it excites you to think of your partner finding men that you both would trust. Your partner's going to be there. They blindfold you, and then they bring these men in. This is pushing your boundaries sex. It can be with each other or including other people, but go out of your way to trust to be together, to find these fantasies that push your boundaries a little bit, but always respect each other and negotiate. All right.
No, I mean, there's stop and safe
Oh,
words
God,
and
yeah.
things
Safe
like
words
that.
always, and always the right to say no.
Yes.
Because just because you got yes doesn't mean it won't become no later. They might be uncomfortable. All right. Maintenance sex.
Yes.
Sometimes you need to have sex to have sex.
Schedule it.
Schedule it. You said to me, honey, we haven't had sex in 2 or 3 days. We're going to have sex tonight. Natalie Phoenix, what's up, sweetheart? Beautiful lady. So maintenance sex is important.
Yes.
Pushing your boundaries sex. Another of the 8, number 3, embarrassing moment sex. Queefing.
It always just happens to me, I feel like.
No, do you
You
remember?
don't queef?
I don't have a vagina. I know you wish I did, but I don't have a vagina. Do you remember you and that play partner that one time?
Yes,
Both.
yes.
It's happened a few times, but you both queefing? Do
Anyway.
you remember that?
Move on.
It was hot. It was hot.
Excellent on the queef note.
And she squirted. Pockets gets nervous squirting. There's certain positions where she'll squirt, but I don't force it on you because I know you get nervous. Okay, number 4 of the 8 types of sex that everybody should have, Ready?
Yep.
Vacation sex.
Ooh, that's the good kind.
That's the good kind. I don't have a care in the world.
You can do it whenever there's...
Nobody around. If you have kids, the kids aren't around. And if they are, maybe they're at the pool with the in-laws. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Bring your parents.
Bring your in-laws. Definitely worth the price of admission. So, but have that vacation sex. You can even have a staycation. Kids are at school. You come home early from work.
Netflix and chill.
If you both work, go at it. Have fun. Just because it's light out doesn't mean you can't get it right. Just because it's light don't mean you can't get it right. All right, ready? Number 5. Yep. Slow road to sleep sex. So take it nice and slow. Maybe that spooning, that penetrating from behind. Cuddling. That kind of sex.
I like it.
All right, 6. Comfort sex. Somebody's not feeling good. A little depressed, a little disappointed, a little insecure maybe even.
Yeah.
They share it with you. Have comfort sex.
I like that.
Nothing wrong with that. Number 7. You don't like this, and I love it.
Oh, angry sex.
Makeup sex.
Oh, I hate that.
Have makeup sex.
Don't touch me when I'm mad at you.
Yep. Natalie, what's up, Mark? Hi. Natalie, I just would like to have sex, period. I'm with you, Natalie.
She doesn't need an excuse.
No, she's beautiful inside and out. She sure doesn't. All right. Makeup sex.
No, hate it.
Listen.
No.
Here's my thing. I used to say this to my ex.
I'm pissed at you. Why would I let you touch me?
Are we breaking up?
No.
Then let's just get to the fucking. Let's get through all this other stuff because it'll be raw. It'll be hot.
Wait till I am not pissed at you anymore.
I told you, and my ex is a wonderful woman, but remember I told you some of the best sex I remember with her when it was?
Yeah, when you broke up.
When she and I split, we lived apart, and we would hook up for. It was.
Because it goes along with the passion and the oh, this is not it because we don't know if we're gonna get together.
But I feel like I have that with you every time we have sex. Literally, almost every time we have sex, I feel that intense passion. Aww. And if you would just have makeup sex with me,
no,
we don't
stop
really fight.
arguing with me.
We debate. She doesn't get it that I'm usually right. Yeah.
I'm
and McKenna, I agree with you. Congratulations! I think you got married. Makeup, angry sex is her favorite. I agree with you.
I don't like fighting.
No, but it's...
I'm always right anyway.
Let's go with that. And, yeah. All right. And last but not least, of the 8 types of sex, everybody should attempt.
Yeah.
Crazy hang from the chandelier sex.
Ooh.
Sex swings.
I like that.
Crossbars, toys, spreader bars. Mm-hmm. There's so much kind of stuff. So many types of things. Unbelievable ways to do this. And if you don't have all that in your bedroom, there are positions where you as the woman, your head is on the ground, your pelvis is on the bed.
Yeah.
Your legs are up, and the man is standing over you. There's so many. I'll draw it for you.
Right.
I'll draw it for you. There are so many positions you can do.
Oh wait, you don't draw very well.
I don't draw very well. Pockets will draw it for you.
I'll draw it for you.
But yeah, they got married in August. Congratulations to you guys. Very happy for you. We are true believers that marriage is beautiful. Hopefully, other people are too. You know what our daughter says the number 1 cause of divorce is? Marriage. Anyhow. But hanging from the chandelier doesn't mean you have to install that kind of stuff. Just be willing to get a little experimental.
Yeah.
Not necessarily pushing your boundaries, but experiment with different positions. The scissor one is fun.
Yes.
Woman's on her side. The
so
bottom.
You get the scissors and be like,
yeah. Bottom leg straight, top leg over, like if she was gonna run or kick somebody, but she's not running away. And then one day we should just do all of this. You know. Natalie said, shoot. I'll start an argument just for makeup sex and angry sex. I love that. That's funny.
Oh, shame.
Yeah, that's funny. All right, it's Thanksgiving time. We have a few more shows this week.
It's my favorite time of the year.
What are you thankful for?
Everything. Life. I breathe every single day.
That's a good thing.
Pretty incredible.
Sometimes we wonder with the things that come out of her mouth, if there's some brain...
No, that's my doctors have said that's yeah. But I like it that way.
All right. I think it's fair to say you're thankful for everything. You're not just narrowing it down to 1 or 2.
Life is so short, and things recently have caused me to think that. So I'm just like, holy crap!
Oh, yeah.
I love being alive.
I agree, and healthy.
Yes.
You know, you do suffer from lupus, and people who don't know Pockets personally, she's not being arrogant, cocky, or conceited. She doesn't go in the sun or in the pool because of her lupus. The sun activates it, and it causes you great pain physical pain.
Yes.
There are times you do come in. You've taken your medication, you're willing to suffer maybe a headache or something because you're like, F it. But a lot of times, if you go up to talk to Pockets, she'll talk to you. She wants to talk to people. You just can't be in the sun all the time. And you don't ask me to stay in the sun. Stay out of the sun. I join you and sit there with you for a while.
Worshiper.
I love the sun. But that's, again, something beautiful about you and I. I always know you're okay. You know I'm always paying attention to you, but I may be on one side of the pool at Desire, you may be on the other, or when we're in Jamaica, one side at Hito, one side the other, something like that. On the cruise, you know, some of our friends, we were out in the sun and you were sitting right by us, but in the shade. The Desire cruise, check it out, definitely. Desire-experience.com. You're really a vampire.
Yeah.
I agree.
Stop lying to people.
I'm thankful for the health we all have.
Yes.
One of our closest, dearest, bestest friends was recently diagnosed with breast cancer. We've always been big supporters of the Breast Cancer Foundation and breast cancer research. She, fortunately, it looks like, you know, what we've learned, it hasn't spread. Yes. They're going to remove the lump and all that kind of stuff. But it really was eye-opening, I think, for you.
Yeah. That's scary.
It is scary. And
when someone that close.
The C word is not a word you ever want to hear.
No.
Not with anybody. So we know she'll be well. We look forward to a lifetime of loving her and being loved by her. So I understand what you mean.
You got to teach me how to ride a horse.
There you go. The right way.
The right way.
She started teaching our daughter, and she and her husband are two of her dearest, closest friends. So, all right. Don't forget to check out, even if you don't speak Spanish, check out, what is it? Swinger Mexico. What is their...
Mexico Swinger.
Holli and Manuel. I'll put it on our website. Check them out. We talked about the Average Swingers today. Great show. Veronica and Christian Love do Facebook Live. Make sure you check them out on Facebook. Also, the Aussie Swingers, Ellie and Al from Australia, right now at Hito, hosting an event for Castaway Travel. Don't forget to check desire-experience.com. Join us January 25th through February 1st. The whole month of January is International Swinger Month. Sale starts tomorrow or Friday.
International Swinger Week if it was just a week.
True. They have a huge sale going on tomorrow. Sorry, I think it starts either tomorrow or Friday. Go to desire-experience.com to check it out. We do not make commission off you booking. That's why we direct you right to that site. We can share with you people who do make a commission. It does not cost you any more, but they can give you more tips. We can give you tips. And again, we don't make commission. Ask us any question. Send us that. Holli and Michael at gmail.com, or if you remember, info at hollyandmichael.com are both of our email addresses. Right here, Michael Pockets, at SwingTime69 on Twitter.
Real Holli Pockets on Instagram.
All right, don't forget Young Swinger Week in March. So go to youngswingersweek.com. And then again, the Desire Barcelona to Rome cruise will be amazing. Monte Carlo, Florence, Pisa, a few other places. It'll be glorious.
Amazing.
Barcelona is a beautiful city. Awesome being back. Look forward to the rest of the broadcast this week. We'll be in the studio, maybe Facebook. We're not sure yet. That's all I know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of anything else.
No.
Good job, Australia, passing that vote.
Yes.
Let's stop sexual harassment. Enough already. Enough already. No one deserves to be a victim like that. Like anything. And let's try to love each other.
Yes.
Seriously, enough hate in this world. Whether it's political affiliation or religious affiliation, let's not judge others. Let's accept them if they're good people. They may think differently than you, but they're good people. If we're all open-minded about how we live sexually and what we think sexually, how come we can't also be open-minded when it comes to politics or religion or other controversial topics? Because we're asking people not to judge us for how we believe sexually.
Yeah.
Or intimately. Let's not judge others. You may not like who someone voted for. You may not like the policies of somebody who had been in office. But again, respect the person you're talking to. All right, Laura, have a great time in Jamaica. Give your husband a big hug from both of us. Natalie, we love you. Everybody that tuned in, thank you so much. Are you ready, baby?
Yep.
Swing, swing. We love you, family.
Whoop, whoop.
Ooh, the studio will be happening right at the goalpost, as Pat McAfee would say, for the brand.
What?
McAfee. Pat?
Oh, yes.
All right, so Knox, Testosterone, head over to
Amazon.com.
and search either N.OX for Knox, nitric oxide.
Yes.
And as you can see on the bottle, it says boost circulation, increase endurance, speed recovery.
And it truly works. I use it.
We use it every day in combination with testosterone for men or women. If you want to work out or not, it'll increase your muscle mass, your endurance, your metabolism, your focus, your energy, your libido. Together, amazing, individually, incredible. Anything else, baby?
That's it.
Great to see everybody. Ooh, can we see your outfit just because you look so sexy?
Aw, thank you.
My bride looks so great today. I love that. It's a dress too, actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
Your tushy looks so good. Your tushy looks so good.
Thank you.
All right. Peace.